Hi, my name is Marla Gordon, and I'm about to be 62 years old, and I just wanted to share my story. I had a hysterectomy about 10 years ago and had hormone problems immediately, and after battling that for a couple of years, I finally came to Dr. Shel, and she got my hormones balanced out with bioidentical hormones, which is what I was looking for, not synthetic, and she helped me with in other ways too, because she tested for vitamin deficiencies and food allergies and things like that. And when we got all the results in and we started on a plan for hormones and everything else that my body was depleted of, I started feeling so much better. I was sleeping at night. The first thing she did, she gave me progesterone at night, and immediately I started sleeping at night. I couldn't sleep. I had hot flashes. I was extremely fatigued, just everything. And she immediately jumped on it. She's very aggressive to help, and that's what I like about her. She knows what she's doing, and she gets started right away. And I was thankful. I immediately started sleeping and got everything balanced out, and I was feeling so good. I hadn't felt that good in literally years and years. And then I decided that I wanted to lose weight because I had high blood pressure problems and I wanted to get some weight off of me. So I did the HCG diet here with Dr. Shel's office. And within 2 weeks of being on the HCG diet, my blood pressure came down to normal. I got off of all my blood pressure medicine, and it stayed down even once I finished the program. And I started eating better after that. I just drinking a lot of water then. I didn't even have cravings for things like I had before. It was amazing. So I came to see Dr. Shel during that period of time for about 3 years, and got to feeling so good and better than I had in years. And then we had some financial problems happen within our family, and and because I was feeling so good, I thought, well, I don't need to go there anymore. I'm doing good, and we're a little tight on finances, so I just quit coming. Well, then within 2 years after I quit coming here, I totally crashed. Everything crashed. I started having extreme fatigue again, not sleeping at night. Those symptoms just kept coming back on me again. But really, even worse, I had a lot of anxiety, and you know, the not sleeping again, not feeling good, trying to push through fatigue and continue with my day. And all of a sudden, October 1st, I just completely crashed. I was in the emergency room, and I had really high blood pressure, and I just couldn't function at all. And from that day, for the next 6 months after that, I was going from doctor to doctor, different doctors, different specialists, trying to find out what's wrong. And because every test they ran, they kept saying, well, everything's fine, everything's fine. Yet I wasn't fine. I was horrible. My life stopped. I had to stay home. I had no, I'm not talking about just no energy. I'm talking about I was completely depleted of everything. I couldn't function at all. I stayed home from October 1st. Except just to go to the doctor. I had to have people drive me to the doctor's appointments. They kept running tests. They kept trying to figure out what's wrong. I said, let me get a second opinion, a third opinion, and nobody could figure it out. And I felt hopeless. I felt lost. I felt, you know, like I was just lost. And my life completely depleted in all ways, everything. I couldn't attend family functions. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to church anymore. I couldn't babysit my granddaughter anymore. It was all gone. I felt so alone because nobody could understand what was going on. And then I remembered Dr. Shel and how much she'd done for me before. And I called her and got in, and she was wonderful again, as always. She cared about me. She spent time with me. She listened to my whole story with, you know, concern and with wanting to help. And again, like she did before, she took aggressive action. Immediately, her plan immediately started affecting me to get well. We did the retesting of the hormones and of the thyroid and of the nutrition. I mean the vitamin levels and things like that. And after she got all those results in, she put me on a program that was, let me just say this, when I came back to her was 6 weeks ago, and today is exactly 6 weeks from when I started back with Dr. Shel, and I am at least 70 to 80% better than I was 6 weeks ago. Prior to 6 weeks ago, I was at home, sitting on my couch all day, trying to muster up a little bit of energy to get up and wash some dishes. I mean, that's how bad it was. I mean, I couldn't cook. I could just load the dishwasher every once in a while and then back on the couch again. And now, in the last 6 weeks, I've gone to a couple of my grandkids' birthday parties, which, excuse me, I haven't been able to do for all those months. And it's all because of Dr. Shel and her care and love and concern for people, and her aggressiveness in finding out. She gets to the root of the problem, and then she has an amazing plan to fix you and get you well again. Her goal is to help everyone to get well, and that's what she did for me. And I'm forever thankful to her. She's helped me in more than just running a couple of tests and throwing some pills at me. It's an overall, she cares about the whole person, like me, completely about me and what my life is, what's going on with my life, and how to help me. And it means so much to me. She feels like a friend and not a doctor. And the other thing I really like about what she does here, it's all natural stuff. I was so sick of taking prescription medicines and all the side effects from those. There's no side effects with vitamins and supplements and vitamin IV therapy, which is amazing and wonderful. All of it helped me so much, but her love for people is what really helps me, as well as all the natural supplements. And she got to the root problem. It was adrenal fatigue. Medical doctors don't address that for some reason, don't help with that at all. Where I had ended up after seeing doctor after doctor was I was either going to be on an anti-anxiety medicine or anti-depression medicine, and I didn't have depression. I had adrenal fatigue, and that's where I would have ended up with the medical doctors. So I'm thankful I came to Dr. Shel, and I feel much, much better, and in just a few more weeks I'll be even better than I am now. So thank you, Dr. Shel, and your whole staff and your office facilities, and the hormones and the natural products you have here. It's all been wonderful, and your love most of all. Thank you, Dr. Shel.